Hello everyone, and what is going on? Hyperion-Blue-GT here. Welcome back to Gran Turismo 7 Part 97. 5 races to go in World Touring Car 800. Next up, Tokyo Expressway to go in East Clockwise. Since the last video from Part 96 at Watkins Glen International, Team Victory has a good, brilliant, successful to go hard and challenging to go for having a usual in first place for having another 10-lap challenge. So this will have to take a good, excellent UDRS Inspirtech livery on the Hyundai Genesis Group 3 to have my Total Drama OC Horizon is about to be entered and go for having a good best time thrill of excellent to be on the East Clockwise. So at the same time on 10 times of tire wear and 7 times of fuel consumption. So this is going to have to be a very good, excellent challenge to go by either between in the nighttime with a partly cloudy to go with the rain. Same reward to go by 200,000 GT credits. So I had to get ready up and choose for only a different Group 3 car that I never used before, and that will be a quite going much more fine South Korean race car to go capable and to be prior to have Genesis X GR3 as ever before. But the Hyundai Genesis Group 3 is the most finest South Korean race car ever since from Gran Turismo Sport. Unlike the Group B category is now being shared onto the same livery variation. But this will have to be built for the GT3 regulation to be raced on over to be at Tokyo Expressway. Now we have Ryota Kokubun and Angel Inostroza for having a race menu interaction. I'm Ryota Kokubun from Japan. It looks like it might rain today, so be sure keep an eye on your MFD weather radar. Already checked Kokubun. I'll have to keep a good use on the radar in case of weather forecast is coming in by the rain. And extra for Angel Inostroza. I'm Angel Inostroza from Chile. We're apparently in for some nasty weather around sunset. Racing in threadless slick may prove to be nightmare. I'm sure a bit. Racing at night with rain is going to be a one heck of a fight that we have to survive at any time. So gonna have to keep a good lookout on today's weather forecast is currently to have a main in-game time. It's going to be either on for having a good bright and sunny day before nighttime is about to go hit on the wet. So first things first, you guys, I might have to go down on the car settings to have a good recommendation to have some preparation to go on hard racing compound tires in the first step, racing intermediate or heavy wet, just to make sure that if anything else might be quite going well determined to be well faster, challenging, and survivable by having a chance of clean race. Gonna have to go adjust it on the transmission on fully customizable in the racing, high turbocharge RPM check. Alright, now one last thing to be remembered, go to the race shop that you might need to purchase on different compound tires all at once. That's how we might need to have one race to have a one simple touch to have a good watchful eye on the rain condition. That's how it does. It'll have to bring out with only one Hyundai Genesis Group 3 will be entered and do the 20th position to go faster on Tokyo Expressway. It can go faster here. It can go coming out anywhere to have the full straightaway is the best advantage. But right now, this will have to take the first lap to go on early sunset. Better make sure to have the weather radar in case of incoming rain before nighttime comes. So here comes the first turn. Make that steering respond to go right. Okay, good on the line in turn 2. Going in on the other side of the track. So you see, this is going to be a very tough challenge for the Hyundai Genesis Group 3 to go apply overtake for only 10 laps when using for the same Group 3 category. but it'll have to take a few one pace to catch up. By having a good high turbocharged RPM, we'll be doing more capable to have my Total Drama OC, Horizon, who is actually to be as a South Korean gamer girl. Much like Ali from Dispenser Camp, but hopefully we're all happy to see her again in All-Stars until January 2024. Her appearance is definitely might be look very different than the previous in Season 2. But I guess the ponytail is look very good on her. But I kind of think this is going to be quite good to be amazed. Alright. Just going to go on to the final turn to get closer to Ryota Kokobun. Team UTRS and Sportec will have to take that good objective to go hard and faster in first place. Total distance in 17 seconds. Let's have a good check on the radar. No sign of incoming rain. Okay, a bit more faster. Looks like I got the upper hand. Fuel is at 70% to go earlier by 68. Way too fast. But that should be quite good enough and get closer to be in the first position to be on the early start. Got a good eye on Koke Lopez, Lucas Odones, and Takamuna Minasono. Coming in on turn 3 right now, curved straightaway is the best acceleration to go slipstream, and hold down the offense will make it go through onto the defense. Okay, got the good opening. Now almost there to attempt to pass on Lucas Odones. Nissan GT-R Nismo GT3 2013 has been passed overtake. This will be a very good piece of cake, so it'll have to be patient within a few minutes until there will be some several forecasts coming in on the direction. But either depends that the daytime is just yet to be coming around on the clock, just to be perfect for having a daytime on the dry weather forecast to be on the early sunset. Okay, going forward. Have that final turn to stepping in. Just give a good feeling potential for having a good lavender purple for the Genesis. So here it comes, you guys. Incoming weather forecast is on the clock. So this is where lap number 3 comes in towards the end earlier when enter the pit. This will have to take a change of weather forecast to go cover around in the skies. But I'm sure of it, there might be some few other spots on the blue, green, and yellow. Okay, here it comes. Gonna have to go inside at turn 1. Better brace yourself. In a few seconds, the rain forecast on Tokyo is about to be coming in right about now. Okay, early time as measured, and there goes some raindrops. The surface on the track is about to get increased faster, so the perfect time to go enter at the pit stop earlier is all you might need to do by determine is gonna to grab yourself with some intermediate tires. Oh boy, looks like the slick tires is not gonna be so doing well. I had to be preferred to slow down gently. Okay, looks like still in one piece. No sign of incoming forecast to be well dropping in, and there it goes. Got good eyes on the windshield wipers. There we go. Just have that tires up to be on the cooldown, and other racers are about to be entered the pit. Alright, just going to slow down earlier and go and grab by intermediate. Well, maybe that might have to do earlier right now. Good thing having one last call to have some good racing rain tires to have in case of an emergency. All set, now exit the pit inside the tunnel. So much for having 5-lap mandatory pit stop for myself. It's all about survival of the fittest to be racing on in. Okay, change up the tactics. This will have to take 2 times a pit stop due to the rain forecast. Okay, fastest lap time on Bus Speed Bureau Boris, 2 minutes, 1.637 seconds. He's in the lead and currently to go up and stay on the defense along with Portilla to be dropped down onto position 4. The total distance is now coming around by 17 seconds as other racers are still yet to be stronger and keep a good hold on the usage with either to be on the Racing Slick compound tires. It's about to go slow down. I'll have to keep a good exercise caution to stay on lean number 6. There's F. Portilla right now, slowing down, so I'll have to keep a good gentle racer to have one good opening space to do the pass. Gonna make that exit. Okay, coming in closer. Alright, that's a good respawn. No contact allowed, just keep going straight forward towards the next lap on number 5. Okay, got good eyes on Bus Speed Bureau Boris. Salt Racing Tires is at the pit. 8.8 seconds to go. 5th lap on the halfway mark. Okay, let's check again, and all clear to have a good amount of rain by temporarily. Fuel is at 73%. Just to have a good race number 10 of 15 is going on well in progress. But in the meantime, because I had to keep a good reminder in about 3 days left until the new weekly challenges is still available. Maybe I just really need to go and grab myself a menu book to be entered on Hypercar Parade. .5 seconds. The skills and the spirit potential of my Total Drama OC Horizon is all about doing the racing simulation of gaming. But maybe perhaps I should probably have to grab my Total Drama OC Horizon to have a good pairing to be meeting up with Ali. I know this is going to be quite surprising about Ordarts' OC is actually to be part of Dispenser Camp Season 2 and All Stars. But that should be quite very good to have a girl-on-girl gamer interaction. So here comes the final turn again. Nighttime comes. This is where lap number 5 enters to go on for having a pit stop to be called in. But maybe not. The next wave is about to get much more challenging to be expected. 4 more to go, and distance to be yet closer in about 4.8 seconds. Okay, here comes the twilight before the night will enter. The wet surface might need to have a good time to get back on the second wave for another rain. I know the tires on the rear is going to get a lot of killing when using on a dry surface. And there it goes right now. Light rain on the urban. Okay, looks like this might have to go for a different direction. But still, gonna have to catch up and keep up the good grip to stay on hold. Got to brace myself to get back to the pit. Still got enough distance by 16 seconds by Coque Lopez from position 4. Gonna have to use it gently and gonna brace myself. Still in one piece and I'm still doing fine. Okay, got a good eye on Igor Fraga before entering the pit. Intermediate tires is gonna have to get back over to have a good early stop on lap number 6. Alright, well, maybe I'll have to decide and go choice by choice to be on racing, hard, or medium. Maybe that will have to give the right choice to do it. But I'm sure of it, this might have to take one simple risk and just try to slow down by having a patient. But it's always meant to be panicking because I just still got my need to keep a good pace to be up and going. What surface is just yet to be complicated. Okay, going back on turn 1. Hold it steady and throttle in mid condition. Ah, there's the Fanatic soundtrack room. Gonna get in there and get in the fight. Just hone the Hyundai Genesis Group 3 to stay and put up the element on hard racing tires to stay in one piece. It'll have to break the gap distance soon, so Mendoza is in the lead. Yeah, that's a good way to catch up and keep it going. Next sector, followed by to have the chase continues on Igor Fraga and Coque Lopez. Okay, let's check again on the rain forecast. Still a bit lighter, and surface is going to increase. Gonna step it up and be ready to move. Alright, let's go power 1. Mendoza at the pit. Alright. Back on second place and go focus on Mendoza. Whew. Way too much speed to get closer. I should rather have to change to different direction to safer. Okay, 8 lap. 2 more to go. Alright, that's gonna have to keep a good, excellent lineup on the pace to do it. This has got to keep a good, excellent defense to go in the lead. Okay, going back onto the curve straightaway to have more speed. Sector 3. Here I go again. Have that brake going underneath the bridge. That's the third, fourth, and the fifth. Alright, that's a good, perfect line, and have the distance to build up. Okay, 55% left. Still got this. Okay. Going on the apex. Just gonna have to wait and have the fastest lap record to beat Bus Speed Beer Forest. He'll have to go through and get closer by exactly by under 2 minutes. But I had to keep a good hold down the line on the field in lean 6. It's my only best method of option. But I'll have to give it a go and use it on full power 1. Okay, that's a good all clear to have a good survival of the finish on the rain. No longer to have a nightmare, but I just actually to have a good time to overcome my fear. Nighttime with rain is the only matter of method by having a perspective. Okay, going in. Just have that part of the session track will keep a good speed. That's 10 seconds, still doing great, and almost there to finishing the penultimate lap on number 9 to go to the final lap on 10. That's how the clean racing on Tokyo Expressway is all about for the Group 3 category. Is got to keep a good grip and stay steady on the balanced line. Unlike road car from the WTC 600 to the same track and goes in for having a good amount of Group 3 competition to face many fears and strategies. I mean, wow, I cannot believe I just used all that fuel at once to go by power 1. I'll have to take the last stand and just keep a good usage to have this lap time to go update. So this will have to take one stepping stone risk. This might have to go in and have that update to go around by 2 minutes. But not yet to have a good symbol by having 2.625 seconds in around 2 minutes. This will have to take one step closer up ahead to have the fuel to go by 28%. But the Gear 6 will have to keep a good best luck. The rain is all clear, nighttime on clear skies. Okay, 18% left. Halfway there to get over onto the 20th place on the Trailblazer. That means if it's going to be Angel in Estrosa. Okay, that's 15%. Okay, go hold the line. I hope my OC Horizon is doing my best luck out there to keep a good lead. That's why I'm using her Group 3 car as a good source of example, just like Cerulean in the Subaru WRX Group 4. But especially, that is going to be having another Total Drama OC of mine is actually to be as Asian, to be represent of South Korea. Only for Horizon, but Cerulean is a Japanese kawaii with the blue hair. Final stretch, 10% and keep a good last pole standing. And there we go. First place for Team UDRS in Sportec is on the clear for race 10. Just 4 more to go, and this will have to keep a good rolling in progress to get closer to get up onto the World Touring Car 900. But in the meantime, this will have to take one further break time on further notice, as I just went down and just keep a good total time by 21 minutes 57.987 seconds, as Busby Beer Boris just already took by lap number 2 in 2 minutes 1.637 seconds. But you guys might need to keep your best effort out there to go for having your best lap time to go faster. By adding up a bonus, 100,000 GT credits to go add up by having a combo of 200,000 GT credits. That's how standard times, unlike World Touring Car 600 that have a different earnings to go up by over 800,000. But that should be good enough, and stay on in the 29 million. We'll have to keep a good hold down until the 30th will be reached. Now let's just gonna go by having a short moment on the replay. I'll have to be preferred to go by having the outside, just to have this part of the curved straightaway on this session. Okay, camera is going a bit too fast. Now pause, wait, and capture thumbnail image. But maybe this will be good enough, but that should be doing the way it is. Okay, that brings out to have 4 more races to go on World Touring Car 800. This is going to be a very good tough time challenge to go to the Nürburgring Endurance in the next one for having race number 11. As event directory to have a progress on 67% and 66% on WTC 800. As I'm about to go for having a highlighted recommend Group 3 car by pick, as I'm about to go for the 2018 Nissan GT-R Nismo GT3 is going to have to do for only a 3-lap race on Nürburgring Endurance. Along with Autopolis International Racing Cars, as I'm about to go highlighted recommend by having a Jaguar F-Type Group 3 with my Total Drama OC Lexia, and High Speed Ring for 20 laps as I'm about to be checked and mark on the highlight on the Toyota Supra GT500 1997. So I'll have to be ready to wrap this up before at the end of the video. Tougher times challenges when it comes for having a series of mixed weather conditions to go on the first lap on the sunset in daytime and nighttime with a series of rain conditions. Always have to make sure that you might need to stay on the main grip, because the balance when facing the wet surface is the key of steadiness and will purpose to go faster on either to be safer on intermediate tires is always meant to be on the recommendation. But very good, and I'll have to come back at any time to see how it turns out by other race cars or various kinds of road cars on better performance. So thank you for enjoying watching the video on Gran Turismo 7. Glad that you enjoyed. Go subscribe to my YouTube channel for a like, comment, then click the bell for notification on upcoming content videos if you'd like to see. Don't forget to check it out on any social media platforms like DeepNetArt, Instagram, Twitter, GT Planet, Patreon, Discord, and more to see for my image artwork like UDRS liveries, Vision Total Drama fan art with card liveries, and more whenever you're welcome at any time. I'll be seeing you guys next time on Gran Turismo 7, and I look forward to see you again in the next video. Keep on racing, stay clean.